a year ago, but has already made a real impact with the organization and in the community. And please welcome back Tahirih Ziegler.
Good evening, friends. I want to first start out by thanking our platinum sponsors for their generous support for tonight's celebration. A special thanks goes to the Michigan State Housing Development Authority, Masco Corporation, and Flagstar Bank. Let's give them a round of applause. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here and sharing in this special moment with us tonight. The past 20 years has been challenging, as we know. Everyone is familiar with the economic and the legislative challenges that Detroit is facing. Everyone here knows that the past 20 years have revealed that there's a remarkable positive impact of comprehensive community development, and that success is being acknowledged tonight. But we also know the magnitude of the success of the challenge that lies before us as we revitalize Detroit's neighborhoods and the connecting commercial corridors. But in many ways, these last 20 years have seen us all grow and mature together. When Evelyn Brown and Frida Williams opened the Detroit LISC office in 1990, the Community Development Corporation landscape in Detroit was very different, especially from what it is today. There was very little capacity, there was lack of access to organizational support, and little collaboration. But little by little and slowly and surely, we all began to build collaborative partnerships and garner resources and support the community development industry. Detroit LISC began partnering with community development corporations such as Southwest Housing Solutions, Warren Connor Development Corporation, Vanguard CDC, and Grandmont Rosedale Development Corporation, and many others that I haven't mentioned tonight. These partnerships were all based on mutual respect and a shared vision for Detroit neighborhoods. Since 1990, Detroit LISC has invested, and you heard Michael talk about over $140 million, and that's really leveraged over $900 million into community partnerships and community projects. All of these partnerships with you have guided those investments, and together we've developed more than 4,000 housing units and over 1 million square feet of retail and commercial space. And this investment has included the College for Creative Studies, the Taubman Center, Cameron Court, which is a senior project, the Odd Fellows Building, which houses Compas, which is the Center of Music and Performing Arts, over 75 single-family homes around St. Anne Church, Morningside with a capital S, Commons, Mac Alter Square Shopping Center, and the Mueller Building. And there's many other projects I'm not mentioning tonight. But these are all successful development projects, and they represent the creation of neighborhoods of choice for families and individuals to live, do business, worship, and build relationships and set up generational roots in. All of us have a better understanding today of what a community truly needs to be sustainable. It means much more than affordable housing. There needs to be quality education. There needs to be a healthy and safe environment. There needs to be a vibrant business community. And it needs employment and income opportunities for all residents so that they're able to become self-reliant. These are the elements of a sustainable community, and that's the reason why Detroit LISC will continue with its Building Sustainable Communities strategy and its implementation model in 2011 through 2013, but also beyond. This model is targeting smaller geographic areas within the larger strategic investment areas that were established and selected in 2003. We will select convening agencies to lead community engagement quality of life plans, and those plans will follow with LISC investment in the form of technical assistance and redevelopment capital to implement those plans. Our goal is ultimately to offer these plans to the City of Detroit as part of the Detroit Works project and to become a part of the master plan for the city. Tonight, I'm asking each of you to help us with this process, to support the Detroit Works project and the neighborhood strategies that will come out of that process to improve the City of Detroit. Over the next 20 years, Detroit will need each of us to continue working together if we're going to succeed in revitalizing its neighborhoods. There's a Mayan proverb that speaks about grains of sand. It says that the individual alone cannot affect change. But when we each put our little grain of sand into a pile, and some of us have boulders, that pile will eventually grow into a mountain. All of us here have been adding to that pile to make a mountain, and it's slowly rising. We're each individuals. We're representing separate organizations. We all live in different neighborhoods, but we're not acting independently. We're all committed to working together to serve in the movement to revitalize Detroit's neighborhoods. We dedicate ourselves to a city and its residents who, despite all the adversity that we face, we've never thought once of quitting. The challenges that lie ahead will require each of us to give of ourselves, to lend our uniqueness, our innovation, our ideas, and even sometimes our conflicts. But we will move forward with conviction, a shared vision, a single clarity of intent, and an unshakable belief in the City of Detroit and its residents and its prosperous future. I think we're on the cusp of greatness here for Detroit, and I'm glad to be a part of it. In closing, I'd just like to thank several National LISC senior staff who are here to support and celebrate with Detroit, and who have come from several places around the state and country. We have with us tonight Mike Tierney, Elise Hoban, Chuck Valik, and Anika Goss-Foster. Just stand, please. And I would be remiss if I did not thank the Detroit LISC team for all their work to make this event memorable. And I'm thanking them in advance for the incredible amount of work that we're going to undertake over the next years. So I'd like to thank Victor Adler, please stand, staff, Anthony Batiste, Rodney Benenfeld, Jacqueline Barreau, Anna Melita Espino, Brandon Ivory, Ulysses Silva, Michelle Story Stewart, and Frida Williams. Lastly, I'd like to thank Craig Foley for coming to this event tonight and emceeing. We greatly appreciate that. And I believe we have a small token of appreciation for you before you leave. Thank you, Craig. I'd like to just thank everybody again for coming out to celebrate in this memorable event, and I hope that you will indulge us as we ask for more photos before you leave. But thank you very much. Good night.